Well, good morning, La Jolla Presbyterian Church family. We are excited to welcome Shari to our congregation. And so I thought I would just sit down with her and ask her a couple questions so you all can have an opportunity to get to know a little about her before we officially welcome her next Sunday. So Shari, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Super excited. Tell us a little bit about growing up, where you grew up, where you're from. Love to hear about that.
Yeah. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, born and raised in Northern California, so this is exciting to come here to the warm weather and to the beach life. I grew up in kind of a smaller town called Castro Valley. Jason and I, my husband and I, have lived in Oakland the last 3 years, so it's it's a very different in La Jolla from Oakland, but yeah.
Well, great. It's wonderful to have you. Tell me a little bit about how you met Jesus and what it looks like to be a follower of Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't grow up in the church, so I started coming to church in high school. I was a freshman. So youth ministry is a huge thing for me because that's personally where I learned about who God was. And so I was baptized at 17. At 20, I felt God's call to full-time ministry. And so I was at Hume Lake, if any of you have heard of Hume Lake, but for me, that's a special place. I just felt God's call to full-time ministry at 20.
I know you love education, and I want to actually tell us really quick about this summer class you took, and then tell us also about the other degrees that you have.
My husband and I went to, I have been taking classes at Oxford, and so Jason and I took a class called Persia and the Bible at Oxford in England this last summer, and so it was awesome. It was so fun.
And you just got your Doctor of Ministry degree from Fuller, is that right?
About a year and a half ago, Fuller Theological Seminary, did a doctorate in ministry. For me, I really wanted to focus on the pastoring side of it, on what it really looks like to walk with people. Mental health, I focused on that. Self-care was a huge part of that doctoral program. My dissertation was on unity in the body of Christ. As all of us know, that is, unity is something we struggle with as the church. For the dissertation, I created we called it the Bay Area Youth Leaders Coalition. And so I've gathered youth leaders, youth workers in the Bay Area. And so I had done that before, and then I used that for my dissertation to figure out, is unity in the body of Christ possible?
Wow.
Because our coalition was made up, and still exists, of churches, people, Christians from all across the board. So we have in socioeconomically, philosophically, theologically. So it's not easy.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing to do. Tell me a book that you read recently that you love.
Currently, I'm reading a book called Holy Unhappiness. It looks at how we can truly accept the things around us that are difficult or hard, lament well, and be okay in the things not being okay. So, it's a good book. Yeah,
that's great. I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah,
I do not know it.
Great. Yeah.
What do you and Jason like to do for fun?
Yeah, now we're going to be going to the beach, so that'll be our fun thing. We actually like to eat. We're super into good food. So those of you that are foodies in the church, please come talk to us because we'd love to get food. I love to garden. Just since COVID, that's been something that I've really engaged with. And so Jason and I have been doing that, taking care of plants. Just feels good. It's good for the soul. So those are a couple things we like.
You had a number of conversations with the pastor nominating committee and heard lots about La Jolla Presbyterian Church. As we kind of wrap up, what are a couple things that excite you about coming and joining this family? Yeah,
I'm excited to be part of this church in a few different ways. One, that it is an intergenerational church. For me, that's so important. I always tell people the older generation is gold. Like, we're sitting on gold, and a lot of times we forget that just because of how we view things culturally. But I'm excited to get to know the community. I'm excited to get to know different people. Obviously, my job is going to be overseeing the family ministry, so I'm excited to walk alongside parents, getting to know them. I'm excited to work with my team of children director and middle school and high school directors. I'm just excited to kind of build that and get to know people. So,
well, we are super excited to have you here. Anything else that you want to say before we
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. I'm excited to be a part of it. Jason and I look at church as family. Especially for me and my background, I look at the church as a family, and so that means aunts and uncles, parents. So we're looking for parents. That's what we see. We're looking to pour in, and we're looking to receive, and so come get to know us. So,
great. Well, thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.